I'm sorry. I'm eating this rich ass chocolate. So I can't smile. I should just have my mouth in a chokehold. I have double checked the ingredients. What the heck is in here? But what's up? I've had a day. This shit has the number 40 on it. I've had a day. I've had a day. And I haven't been doing much smiling today, so thanks for requesting. I just got on because I'm not going to be sleeping anytime soon. So let's talk. How are you? You cracking me up. I know. Trying to get in a better space, a better mood, so talk to me. I'm drinking grapefruit juice, if anybody's wondering. Oh my gosh. But let's talk. I have no topic. I just got on. And you know what I realized is earlier I was saying happy Friday, happy Friday. Bitch, today is Saturday. That's how much my energy was fucked with today. I didn't even know what day it was. Hi, low key Raider. What's up? What's up? How was y'all day today? Talk to me. I had quite the day. Quite the day. I didn't even do nothing to my hair today. Your day was good. I'm happy to hear that. Mine was challenging. I had a very challenging uh very challenging day. So I think it was a good day. But there was a lot of challenges and there was a lot of negative energy I was fighting today. So I wanted to end my nights, talking to good people, good vibes, good energy. I need to kind of put me in a space where when I eventually do fall asleep, I wake up feeling like a new day. Because I was challenged today and had a hard time. But I'm glad that you had a good day. And I usually have a topic when I get on. I don't. I usually have some way I'm trying to keep the conversation going. And I guess now's the time. If you want to talk to me, ask me some questions, whatever's on your mind, share something, start a conversation about a topic. Let's do it. Bella, Bella, como siempre. Gracias, Carlos. Okay. Snap. So what's up? Oh, thank you, Braxton. Hi. And thank you for subscribing. I usually am more energetic and I usually have something to talk about. Right now, I'm just trying to siphon some good vibes, some good energy, and some good combo. So, welcome if this is your first time here. If you have questions for me or you want me to talk about a certain topic, subject, drop them in the chat. All is welcome. As long as it's positive and uplifting and therapeutic, we can talk. But thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate y'all. And you could be anywhere on your Saturday night, but you're here with me. I could be at the club. I could be partying. I could be, for some reason, you got here with me. So thank you for those who are here. What's up? You're not talking to me. I was eating chocolate, and I don't think I'll get this again. It was good, but something ain't right about this shit. Something is not right, and I don't know what it is. I read the ingredients, and they're all pretty standard, all natural. I'm vegan, and I wanted to get it because look, doesn't it look delicious? But something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is. But anywho, Jay Lance, talk to me. I don't know. Nothing's going on right now. I was looking for people to talk to me, engage with me. No, they're not edibles. I don't do edibles. I don't do any kind of narcotics. It's just dark chocolate, and it has they're filled with peanut butter and peanuts on top. But something ain't right about this. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is. But I don't do edibles. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do anything that alters my interior, my personality, my characteristics. Nothing. So sorry about that. Do you do edibles? I used to, so I'm not knocking it. It's just not part of my life anymore. They do look good, right? That's why I bought them. And they had another kind, and it had pistachios and walnuts and cranberries in them. But I didn't get them because of the walnuts. My daughter's allergic to all tree nuts. And I don't know about peanut butter, but she's sleeping, so I can eat it, wash my hands, and brush my teeth. And I think I'll stay in the clear. Because my daughter has so many food allergies. And then she's so sensitive. Like, I could eat something, and if there's anything on my hands, or if I kiss her, she could break out in hives. So if I stayed away from the walnuts, but I really did want those. But if I do eat something, it's usually when she's not around me, like at school, or she's sleeping, or I can wash my hands and brush my teeth, and I don't have to stay in the clear. Oh, you said that makes two of us. No smoking, done drinking, never done drugs. Well, look at you. You're a step above me because I've done all the drugs. I used to smoke and drink, pop pills. When I was working in the medical field, it was so easy to like steal patients' medicine. And other people taught me how to do that. Other people, like most nurses, are on the meds that they give to people. And most nurses get caught and then they have to go to rehab. They don't lose their jobs, but they go to rehab and they get addicted. I never got addicted, but I used to steal the pills, either take them or sell them. And I've done everything except crack, pretty much, and heroin. But like pills, before they were popular, perks, pop a perky. I did all of that stuff. So I'm never knocking anyone. I just say like that's not a part of my life. Oh, I don't care. I've been out of the medical field since 2013. Well, I did do dialysis. I worked in dialysis like 2016 for a little bit, but I'm straight. I don't care. I'm authentic and genuine. I'll share whatever. So I'm never knocking anybody that, dibbles and dabbles and whatever. Life is all about growth, and I don't try to show up here and be perfect and act like I'm a goody two shoes because I don't do those things anymore, but I have. But I feel you. Oh wow, so she's really sensitive. Yeah, like I can't. Oh, thank you, Brian. Side note, sorry. I'm like, this girl. Thank you for the love. Yeah, she's super sensitive. She has food allergies. She's allergic to basically everything I love. And she's super sensitive and she's just amazing. And I love watching her grow and develop. And I'm hoping that she grows out of some of these allergies because I'd be like, girl, there's so many things that I can't buy and like have in the house because of her allergies. Right? We can't judge. Yeah, I don't. But I could always share a story. I think it's good. I think it's good to have the experience to be able to use it as a talking point, talking reference, or have a conversation with somebody. So, yeah. And then also, I was trying to fit in. Like, I never really liked drinking or smoking or popping pills. But the people that I hung around during those times, it was just trying to fit in, trying to be a part of the crowd, trying not to be judged, okay? And trying not to seem like a loser, Debbie Downer, whatever. So I'm just glad that I took my own initiative to stop versus life having to make me stop. So I'm proud of myself for that. So yeah, that was all 2012 and backwards. Most kids do grow out of being allergic to things. I hope so. She's 5. My daughter's 5. And we just did a lab test and they called me, which isn't a good sign. So I gotta call them on Monday. And then the skin test. Every year, everything comes back the same. So we'll see. But I'm hoping so. Peer pressure, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, been there, done that. And it sucks. And I feel sad for like the kids now growing up because the peer pressure to do asinine things, not even have anything to do with like drugs, but just lifestyle wise, like to fit in and to seem cool is scary. So, but I don't know. And I was just saying, like, happy Saturday. Like, I could be at the club or something. Like, I haven't done any of that stuff since 2012. Like, I stopped going to the clubs. I stopped partying and BSing. I stopped drinking. I didn't stop smoking. I can be honest about that. I did keep smoking marijuana, but like drinking, popping pills, clubbing, hanging around low vibrational people, all of that I stopped. And then honestly, I stopped smoking in 2019. So it's been a few years. And I never really liked edibles. I have tried them, but they never Like, I never got a high from them, so I was just like never a fan. But like I say, whatever floats your boat, or wherever you're at in life, I rocks with it. But what are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? How was y'all day? What did you do? Anything exciting? Anything with your kids? If you got kids, I go to the park every day with my daughter, so we were at the park, and we didn't stay long, but we went to the park today. I went through high school, college, not a drop of alcohol. As soon as I graduated, I was off to the races with beer. Had about a 10-year run. I stopped in 2018, never looked back. Oh, I'm happy to hear that for you. Just beer, or did you drink alcohol or like wine or anything? For me, I went through all the phases. I started drinking early, like a teenager, but that was only because of my family, and they like let me do it, and everybody around me was alcoholics anyways, and then a lot of my family was cops, so I was able to get into the clubs early. So by the time I turned 21, I was already over drinking for sure. So, and the only reason why I kept drinking is environment and the type of people I hung out with. But I went through all the phases of drinking like fruity drinks, and then I would always get sick when I drank the fruity drinks, so then I moved to just drinking shots. And then I got tired of shots, and then I went to just drinking tequila. And then I was never a brown liquor drinker, never. And I also feel like everyone I know that drinks dark brown liquor, they always get aggressive and angry and like want to fight. And the few times that I did try to indulge, it just didn't go well. So I didn't really do too much dark liquor. And then I had a beer run, but all that yeast, I gained so much weight and I started to have a beer belly. I let that go. And then I went to wine. And I was like, yeah, this is just like, why do I keep trying to do something that, like, trying to celebrate yourself or like suppress yourself? And like, what helped me stop drinking is one day I was drinking and I was feeling sad for myself and just feeling like, woe, it's me, and trying to drink my sorrows away. And honestly, I heard a voice that was like, sorrows learn how to swim. And I was like, oh shit. Like, you're trying to drink and smoke or do whatever to suppress not dealing with your own demons or not facing things that are bothering you. And I don't know, I heard that voice and I always remember that of like, your sorrows learn how to swim. And then just also realizing like drinks, liquor, all the liquor stores are called spirits. So you're drinking spirits. You turn into a different person when you drink. And I was like, the more conscious I became of that, the easier it was for me to not drink. Also, I was never addicted to it. I never got to that limit because I've watched everyone in my family battle with drugs and alcohol, and it overtakes them. They don't overcome it. And then they get addicted, and then they need these things to function. I'm like, that shit's sad, man. Tried liquor wasn't my thing, but I loved my beer. Okay. Yeah, I love that. Okay, I love that for you. Yeah, I was the opposite. Like, I liked liquor. Beer wasn't my thing, but I did do a phase of drinking beers, Coronas. And then I think they took a tumble when COVID came, right? I have no idea because I've been stopped drinking before then, but Coronas was a beer of my choice. When I did drink beers, what kind of beer did you like to drink? I tried to drink, what is the popular drink during St. Patty's Day that people love? It is so disgusting. A lot of people love it. I don't know. I can't think of the name of it, but I wish that I could. It'll come to me. I'll ponder on it. Yeah, I don't want to wake up any bad spirits. Right. Like every liquor store is like spirits. Spirit this, spirit that. And then you think about like when you drink and you're drinking spirits, it changes, it alters your spirit, alters your soul, it alters your being, your existence. So it has to be demonic in some way, shape, fashion, or form because it's all low vibrational. It brings you down. Heineken. Oh, I didn't like Heinekens. I've drank them, but I think they're like a dense beer. I usually like Coronas are more light. Heinekens, Guinness. Guinness is the drink that I'm talking about for St. Patty's Day, but you mix it with something and then it's called a certain drink. But Guinness is so, ugh, I don't know how people drink it. It's disgusting to me. But yeah, I did drink Heineken. This is funny. So, but you liked Heinekens. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that they were rivalries, Heinekens and Coronas. But I've tried them. I've pretty much tried a lot of things besides crack or heroin. So, been around the way. And I don't miss those days. And you know what's so funny is in my Facebook memory, was it yesterday? Um, there was a picture that came up of me, and it's me in the club bathroom taking an epic, iconic bathroom picture, and I shared it. And I'm like, Dag, the last time I was in a club was 14 years ago. That's wild. It blew my mind. It was a very nice picture of me. I like that picture. But I was like, Dag, I haven't been to the club in 14 years. And I don't miss that life. So that's funny. No, I thought that was the St. Patty beer you were talking about. Oh, okay. No, Guinness. Guinness is the beer that is very popular on St. Patty's Day, but you mix it with something and then it's called something and it is double disgusting. I love it. But I'm glad you liked all beer. Most beer drinkers do like all beers. I was never a beer drinker, but I went through my phase. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Welcome if you're new here. Don't really have a topic. Right now, we're just talking about clubbing since it's Saturday, partying, drinking. Those are things people typically do on a Saturday night. And for some reason, a few people are here with me just shooting the shit. So, welcome. Thank you for being new. I hope you subscribe. I usually am talking about thought provoking content and conversations. I'm usually teaching about a plethora of things because I have so many skills and life experiences and trauma and survival and suffering. So that's funny. Oh, you're a kid. I literally put my content is not for kids and kids still get on here. All right, Tanya. Back to you, Jay Lance. How long have you had your locks? I prefer my hair to be referred to as locks. And when I had my daughter, I locked my hair. So October of this year will be 5 years since I locked my hair. Thank you, Jay Lance. I'm like, what are you doing here? But welcome. I won't discredit you. You came, you spoke, and you didn't have to. So I appreciate you, Tanya. But you're 9. You should definitely be sleeping or playing Roblox or something. Not watching me talk about beer and drugs. That's bad funny. But yeah, I locked my hair um October of 2020, right before I was about to have leg surgery. And I was like, I've been wanting to lock my hair. And I'm gonna be bedridden for several months. I got this baby and I'm breastfeeding and I was obtaining my associate's degree at the time, virtual, online. I was doing so much stuff. I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to do my hair. And I had already been looking crazy because like I had my daughter and my life just changed, and I didn't have a good labor and delivery. And then after, and I was hospitalized for a long time, and then I went home, and then I got hospitalized again from post preeclampsia. So my head was looking crazy. I didn't have time to do anything. So I was like, I've been wanting to do this. I've been doing so much research. Fuck it. I'm just going to do it. So I two strand twist my hair. Uh, and I never looked back. Oh no, you cut yours off? Why? Why did you cut them off? Like a medical reason, or you just got tired of them? I feel like mine, I want them to get longer, but I feel like the longer they get, the more my neck hurts. Like my hair is really dense, so my locks are heavy. And then I also drench them in the shower every day, and I wash them quite frequently. And so when they're wet, they're even more heavy. And I always feel like I'm working extra hard to hold my head up. And I got a big head, so um, but that's cool. I didn't know you had locks. You don't have a, well, you say you cut them, but you don't have a profile picture. So good shit, good shit. I fucks with y'all that are here rocking with me. Like I said, I didn't have anything to talk about, and only Jay Lance is talking to me, holding the conversation. Um, yeah, I went back up. Nobody said anything. Oh, I got a new subscriber, Vicky Thompson. Thank you for subscribing, Vicky. I fucks with y'all. Had an accident at work. Had to use glue to. What? Thank you for subscribing, Tanya. Tanya. Wait a second. You said you had an accident at work. Had to use glue to close the cut. The cut in your head? Like you had a head accident? I'm kind of lost. I think that would be the only thing that would make sense. Okay, I'm sorry that you had an accident at work. I've had a lot of head injuries, believe it or not. Like in the middle of my head, I still have like my soft spot never closed. When I was 5, I had a nail that went right in the middle of it that I had to have removed. When I was 11, I got hit by a car, knocked unconscious for quite some time. And ever since then, repetitive noises like bells, dings, knocking, whistles, I can't tolerate. Although I went to a sound healing class like 4 years ago, and I was hoping that it healed some stuff I got going on with my shoulder and my ankle. And everything was in my head. And then I had these vivid memories of getting hit by the car when I was 11. So I don't know if it healed or cured anything with that, but I've had a lot of head injuries. I've also been in, I was set up one time by somebody who I thought was a friend and was setting me up. And actually, these are not the reasons why I don't drink. Actually spiked my drink, and I was driving and I crashed my car and I hit my head, and I'm pretty sure I had a concussion for like a week. I never went and got it checked out or anything. um, but I was supposed to die several times. And obviously, God has some kind of purpose on my life because I am still here. So, let me see what you said. Um, the doctor couldn't use stitches because the cut was so fine, so to close up. Then my hair stopped growing. Then the locks started falling out of that spot. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Is your like how long ago was this? Did your hair grow back since then, or was this recent? Cause that's wild. I'd be so sad. Like I'm attached to my hair on the back of my neck. Obviously, you can't see it, but on the back of my neck, I have two tattoos. One is my name, but around my hairline, I have the tattoo that says a woman's hair is her glory, which at the time when I got it, I didn't know it was a Bible verse. um, I just wanted it because I like came across that quote somewhere and I didn't know it was scripture, and I got it. And the tattoo guy that was doing it, he was like, "Oh, why are you getting this Bible verse on your neck?" And I was like, "I didn't know it was a Bible verse." And I was like, "Oh, I'm just attached to my hair." So, and like where it says glory, it's in cursive. So sometimes when I have my hair up or like to the side like this, people can only see the glory word, and then they're always asking me like, "Who's Greg?" Or they'll say like, "Who's Gary?" Like some kind of male's name. And like, "Why do you have a male's name?" I'm like, "I would never do that." I'm like, "It says glory," and you can definitely. It's not like it's a botched. You can definitely tell it says glory. People are just ignorant now. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry to hear about your grandparents, Tanya. Don't start putting sad stuff, man. I got on to got have a positive conversation and to like boost my mood, but I'm sorry for your loss. That sucks. Um, but yeah, I was just sharing traumatic stuff about my life, but like sharing traumatic things about my life makes me feel good that I'm able to talk about it and tell somebody, because I haven't been able to tell anybody about any of the stuff I went through, which is probably another reason why things affect me so much. But anywho, there's a lot going on in this house. um, Venting is good. Yeah, I've suppressed a lot of stuff that's happened in my life. I've just like ate it. But I've been venting a lot on my channel. Um, about the trauma. I've had a lot of traumatizing experiences, but one I recently almost didn't recover from and almost wasn't alive to tell about it. I've started back showing up on my channel talking about that. But prior, my channel has been about teaching, about business, and about personal development, thought provoking conversations, and ways to deprogram yourself, ways to unlearn to relearn, ways to unlearn to learn to relearn, so that you can change your life, take your life into your own hands. Very much an advocate for transitioning your life. You about to get something at 11 o'clock at night. But you might not be where I'm at, so enjoy your food. Um, you take care. Thank you for talking to me. You boosted my mood. And I love you too. And thanks for subscribing. And I'll talk to you later. Well, what's up? Is anybody else going to talk to me or what? If not, I could get off and talk to God. Hi, Aztec. Talk to me. What's up? Oh, you work nights? Oh, I used to work nights for a long time. Working nights was my favorite shift when I did it. And then it took me so long to get acclimated to a regular sleep schedule. I still struggle. I'm a night owl, anyways, so it made sense to work nights, but I feel you. I feel you. Gotta eat. If you gotta work nights, stay up, stay energized. And it's just easier to be up and snacking while you gotta get your work done. So I feel you. Oh yeah, my second shifter. I feel so sad for you, friend. What the heck was that? I got this window open. I think I should close it. Hearing crazy noises. All right. You just got off work. Well, what you about to do? Or are you driving again? Driving home? You must have a long commute. I'm so tempted to eat another one of these chocolate things, but I'm telling you, it has. Oh, hey, yo. At the beginning of the year, this is funny. This howling. At the beginning of the year, I was living up in the country. And at night, the wolves would come out and they'd be howling. And I was sleeping in a trailer. And I was living on a farm. And you'd hear the roosters and the chickens and the dogs barking all night. And the roosters, oh gosh. But those freaking coyotes and wolves, that's what that just reminded me. I'm no longer in the country. And I don't have the windows open at night though, so that didn't sound like a dog though. It just reminded me of how I started the beginning of the year. Living in a trailer, but I'll take that over a shelter. God spared me from going to a shelter this year. Thank you, God. So my year has been a year of plot twist, and yeah. Anywho, right? Okay, what's up? Bread J. I'm about to start calling you Bread J because your real name is Jaren, which I love, by the way. But I'm calling you Bread J from now on until you change your name. But yeah, it sounded like some coyotes too. I'm scared now because I'm back in the city and I don't do coyotes. I don't do coyotes, so that was scary. Aztec, there is no topic, friend. I got on because I'm up and y'all be requesting me for me to go live at nighttime. And then I feel like when I have a topic, everybody tries to change the topic. So now this is a free for all. I'm like, talk to me, ask me questions, give me something you want me to talk about. Yo, first of all, let me also say, I did 3 days talking about business and nobody. I didn't get nothing. You've been on for a while, you just been quiet. Okay. Yes, 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 to what? There's no topic. I needed a pick me up. I'm up. And I figured, why not get on, talk to my peeps who be looking for me at nighttime. And that's why I was like, oh, nobody's talking to me. Nobody's giving me anything. So I could get off. There's so many. Oh, I've been getting stuff out of that trailer slowly but surely, and I finally got my books. I got so many new books that I bought that I wasn't able to read. And so I got like a handful of them. So I'm excited about being able to read my books that I bought for my library that I have been growing. That's now wasted. I have to start my library all over again. But I got like a handful of books that I was able to get out of that house. And then it was sitting in the trailer for so long. And now I got them. So I'm excited to read. Doom scrolling marketplace casually. What you shopping for? I've been looking for a vehicle. A vehicle for me and my daughter. Do you feel inflation taking over? Burger, fries, and a drink, $15 plus. No, I don't feel it. Not me personally, because I don't eat out. I cook every single day. And I don't. I don't know. Materialistically, like, I don't be doing retail shopping. I don't get my hair done. I don't do my nails. I don't do all these extra things that you could really do yourself. I do everything myself. I do my hair myself. I do my nails myself. I I don't really shop. I don't eat out. It also could be where like I live. And I'm vegan. So there's nowhere for me to get fast food. There's no like healthy restaurants here. If I do go somewhere, I have to like veganize the menus, and I'd rather just cook. I've been cooking for a long time now, so um, I don't feel the inflation, and I don't want to feel the inflation. I'm going to a level of my life where I just want to pay for things, whatever it costs. I don't care. To just have enough money to be able to buy whatever you want, and that's what I'm striving for. But burger and a fry. And the thing about it is, I used to cater food. So that was my slogan, affordable plant based meals. And like a burger and a fry and a drink, that was my combo for $15. Like, you really can't beat that's like a full meal for 15 bucks. I know we're so accustomed to the dollar menu back in the McDonald's days, but those days are never coming back around. So $15 is not too bad for um, a combo if you really think about it, as time has adjusted. So not bad, especially for a single person. Now, if you have a whole family, you got to pay that times however much. Yeah, that could add up. And like, I don't go to the movies or nothing like that, so I know the prices are astronomical for those things. But I feel like if you're gonna go out, then you should splurge and spend on yourself. You shouldn't. There's a quote. Oh gosh, my brain's not working right now. There's a quote in a book that I read. Damn, it's not coming to me right now. Let me ponder on it. But basically, it's trying to say that if you're going out and then there's something that you really want, but subconsciously you get something that you can afford instead of what you want, then you're always programming yourself to not live in abundance and to always cheat yourself, basically. Like, you're cheating yourself even though you really want what you want and you most definitely can afford it, but you're always programmed to reduce it and to get something that you don't really want, to save a few bucks You should just spend and splurge on yourself, especially if you're taking yourself out or you're taking somebody else out, and you're like, you have to live and practice in the way that you want to live. Like, you should be a good tipper. You should tip. There's a lot of people that don't believe in tipping when they're eating out. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we could talk about, but you need a better phone or some shoes. Okay, I feel you. You went fishing today, and after I got 2 McChickens and a McDouble for 6:30. Not bad for owning a free drink because bro is cool. Okay, it's always good when you get a hookup. I can say that. And stop eating McDonald's. Come on, don't be eating McDonald's. Treat yourself. Do better. Do better, my friend. Don't be eating McDonald's. Hell no. Hell no. Don't eat McDonald's. But I feel you. There's nothing at McDonald's that you can get for $1 anymore. They don't, a dollar menu doesn't even exist anymore. But no, you do not need it. You don't. Trust me, there's better fast food alternatives than McDonald's. McDonald's is like bottom of the barrel for fast food, honestly. Mystery meat. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't eat there. Okay, I fucks with you. You got a tofu burger and sweet potato fries? Come on. That's definitely worth 15 bucks. And water. Good for you. Oh, you had sushi. Damn. I haven't had sushi in so long. But I only get veggie sushi. So I get the avocado and cucumber, just avocado, and then the sweet potato tempura. If you never had sweet potato tempura sushi, you are missing out. Is the best. The best. And damn, you making me. I haven't. So when I did eat out, I used to have a thing where I would eat out once a week on Fridays. But there's not a lot of places for me to eat out here. But sushi would be like a frequent option for my eat out Fridays. And I haven't eaten out in a long time. So there's that. Um, but I'm happy for y'all, okay? Oh, I'm sorry your friend was teasing you. That sucks. So did you like it since you never had it before? Because I didn't start eating sushi until maybe 2015, 16-ish. So I had never had it before then. And just the way that it comes in little rolls, it looked funny. I'm very textural. So I was like, and then I was like, seaweed? Why do I want to eat seaweed? I had like all these things, and like to the eye, I eat with my eyes. When I tasted it though, and at that time I was still eating meat, so I had the California rolls. When I tasted it, it taught me a lesson of like Don't judge. And don't just eat with your eyes, especially stuff you never tasted or never had. Try it. Because then I loved it and I was hooked ever since. So, but now I've transitioned and like the California rolls have imitation crab meat in it. And honestly, I'm not a big fish person, but then I learned imitation crab meat, that the red line on it is paint. And it's not even crab. It's like some shit they make in a lab. It ain't right. Shit was gas on me for real. Also went to a rescue dog pound today, like ASPCA or something. They needed homes. Hello, Tanya again. Damn, says Aztec. I want to get 2 dogs. When me and my daughter get our own place again, I'm gonna get 2 dogs. And I'm gonna name them. I already have their names picked out. I'm gonna name them Calypso and Calico. Oh, and now you know. Y'all can teach you so much shit about food. That's why I transitioned. That's why I started transitioning to like vegan, and I check all the ingredients. When I'm in the store, I have to go in the store. It's like it wasn't bad before when it was just me and I was trying to eat healthier. But now because I have a daughter with so many allergies, it is a nightmare. I have to read everything. And then when I'm like, why the hell is this and this? This doesn't even go. Who thought of putting it in here? But yeah. The imitation crab meat is not right. There's a lot of things not right. And when you learn what's really in it and how they make it, there's like a whole documentary on like how it's made, and it goes through popular food sources. And when you start seeing how things are made, or like the process things have to go to get to the grocery store, you'll stop eating a lot of stuff. You'll stop eating a lot of things. You'd love to see my shopping list. Well, it's it's really not that crazy or not that interesting. And I have to go to like so many different stores because the healthy stores are like an hour drive away from where I'm at. But when I am able to get there, I'm so happy because everything's in one place. When it's not, I have to go to like 5 different stores to get certain things that I'm looking for. And I'm like, look how God works in mysterious ways. If I never changed, if I never started my transition of the way that I eat and swapping foods for healthier alternatives, I would have no idea how to feed my daughter because she's allergic to all the basic foods, dairy, nuts, all green herbs, a lot of spices, a lot of vegetables. She's allergic to so much stuff: sesame, caramel, eggs, egg whites, like everything. So if I didn't change the way that I eat and new alternatives for all this stuff, I'd really be crying. Lots of veggies. Yeah. Speaking of that, I gotta get to the farm. So I usually get all my vegetables from the farm instead of the grocery store because it's cheaper. And obviously, it's all grown by the farmer versus in the grocery store, you don't know what the fuck you're getting. If you ever come to Texas, you will love a grocery chain called HEB. Oh, yeah. I gotta get to Texas, yo. Every live is Texas, Texas, Texas. That's a sign. Maybe I need to move to Texas. But I'll remember that HEB. Damn, it's midnight. Yo, the time be flying. I will check out HEB. Is that an acronym? Does it stand for something? I remember that though. Yeah, I was there for years. I left there because I caught 3 felonies. Damn, that's wild. It means Harold Edward Butts. Okay. Is this a person it's named after? Wow. It's a grocery chain. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you got up out of there. Because you clearly was not having a good experience in Texas. So Texas didn't treat you so well. Okay. Is this a white guy? Oh, wait. His name is Howard. So maybe not. Okay, you're not going back. I feel you. There's some places I would never go back to, like Alabama. Yo, somebody could offer me $1 million right now, and I'd turn it down. I would never go back to Alabama. Okay, I'm sorry that you fell into that. That's not cool. That's not good. Well, guns. I got my gun license. I'm licensed to carry. And I go to the gun range. I haven't been in quite some time. I gotta get there. But guns are good. It's just how you use them. Gangs are bad. Ayo. Oh, you know what? That's Chris. I had those conversations with Chris. Okay, never mind. You said come to Texas. I'll never leave. Well, why do you proclaim that? I've never been to Texas. So I'm not saying you're not right or you're wrong. I would just have to come there. Everywhere I think I want to live, when I go there, I'd be like, I would never live here. So we'll see. I just know every live I've done since doing my daily lives is Texas, Texas, Texas. It's like 40. I can't stop seeing it. So I will visit. I will come. Will I never leave part? Well, that's a challenge. Nah, it ain't. It was me versus Texas. Never again. Worst drivers over there. Worse than New York drivers. Because in my opinion, I think New York drivers are the worst drivers. So, I don't know. And isn't the speed limit like 85 there? I know you could drive really fast in Texas. I do know that. So, yeah, I know some little fun facts. But I think bad drivers are everywhere, honestly. Just depends on how long you've been driving and your skill sets that you have. Yes. Okay. Right. See, I know that. You can see why people like it. It just ain't for you no more. I feel you. We outgrow things all the time. So, no shame or no feeling bad. Barbecue capital of the world. Right. I don't eat barbecue anymore. Unless you're barbecuing up some grilled veggies. I don't eat that stuff. But yeah, I know they do a lot of barbecuing. What's healthy to eat there? Do they got like a lot of. That's why I wanted to go to Arizona. Arizona has so many healthy places to eat. Like, I love to eat. And if I lived somewhere where there was so many places I could eat out healthy, I'd eat out every day. But because I don't, I cook every day. The ocean is 6 hours away. Damn. I like to drive, but would I want to drive all the time 6 hours? There's nothing that's like an hour away. And you said yes, there is healthy places. Okay. You worked in Arizona. The sun is so close. Yes. Okay. That would be my thing that I love. I love the sun. The closer, the better. I want to get as dark as I could get. And I gotta feel the sun. I would love that 128 degrees. Yeah, that's for me. Vegan and salad bars. Salad bars. That's what people think of when they hear vegan. Like you can have a salad. And there's a lot of vegan restaurants that have food, like identical foods to the foods I used to eat when I was a meat eater, dairy eater, but just veganized. Thumbs up. Salad bar. I like a good salad, but would I want them every day? Well, I'd eat a salad every day, but will it be my main course? No. And yes, I do like smoothies and fresh juices. So if they have a lot of smoothie bars and a lot of juice bars, thumbs up. I was 30 feet up building a U-Haul building. Okay, I love that. He was making good money. That's awesome. Yes. So that's top of my list. I need somewhere that's sun year round. So I'm coming to Texas. I'm coming to visit. I don't know if I will move there, but I'm gonna visit. Even in November, December, and January. Yes. And December is my birthday. And I spend it in the cold every year. So depressing. Except for one year in 2016, I went on a cruise that changed my life. And I enjoyed it. It was so fun. And I was in the sun and I was on an all inclusive beach. And it was awesome. And I was in a bathing suit. It was awesome. And I rode dirt bikes. It was awesome. And I miss it. Corpus Christi and Galveston. Galveston are fire areas of Texas. I always hear and see a lot of pictures of Corpus Christi. It looks really pretty. So it's definitely somewhere I want to visit. I don't know Galveston. I'll have to look that up. But thanks for the references. Got some places to go when I visit. Y'all are dope. Y'all are awesome. Well, where do you want to move, Bread J? An Aztec warrior, I pretty much understand that you're Texas for life. You're probably never moving. Gonna live there the rest of your life. South Padre, I was there too. What's that? I don't know what that is. You're gonna move to Georgia? No, no. Boo. Florida. Okay, I fucks with you. You on East Side, I heard. I gotta get off the East Coast. I got to get to the West Coast. You're into fishing. You know what? My daughter wants to go fishing. She's into fishing. And I'm like, this is something you should be doing with your father. But every day I've bought her a couple of like kitty fishing poles and stuff because like she takes long sticks and she bends them and pretends they're fishing things, or she takes things and like uses my floss. She's very creative and ties like her little finger puppets and stuff to the end and attaches it to something. and like pretends she's fishing. And then when we went to the trampoline park yesterday, they had like a fishing game with a fishing pole, and she went right to that. I'm like, okay, I gotta take you fishing. So I don't love fishing. I did fish when I was a kid though with my grandfather. So I do have memories from fishing. But I didn't like the worms, and I never really liked it. But I gotta do it now because my daughter wants to. South Padre Island, located in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, I was in the Gulf of Mexico. That water was so healing, all that salt water. Oh. And I remember, I got fucked up riding a bike. Dad, do I still got the scar on my elbow? You can't really see. And I had a big open wound on my elbow. And, oh dear. And I got in the salt water. And my shit was like healed the next day. It was amazing. That's funny. Never leaving Texas. All right. Texas for life. All right, I gotta come there. Oh, it's on my list of places to visit. And bring my daughter. She's been around. She's had a lot of places she's visited over the 5 years she's been alive. So we'll add that to the list. But that's cool. I'm glad that y'all gave me some references and talk to me. I'm so sorry. But y'all did boost my mood, and I'm not in the same headspace I was in the daytime, so I appreciate y'all. And damn, like that hour goes by so fast when I'm on live. Mission accomplished, right? Yes, I could go to sleep with a smile on my face and wake up and just like, it's Sunday too. So I'll listen to some gospel, read some scripture, and just like reset myself. But thank you, because I didn't want to go to sleep with like how I was feeling and where I was at mentally and the things I was thinking about. So I appreciate y'all. And I'm upset. I'm upset and scrolling on Facebook and stuff was not helping me because everybody's at Invest Fest. And I've been trying to get to this festival for like the last 3 years. And I'm like, damn, another year that I'm not at this festival, yo. And it stirs up a lot of stuff by the people that I see there. And but anyways, mission accomplished. When you finna go to sleep? By these yawns, I need to go to sleep now. And you said, where have I visited? I've only visited everywhere on the East Coast. The only place on the West Coast that I've been to is Florida and Las Vegas. And honestly, I need to go back to Vegas. I have some unfinished business there. And I've been to Puerto Rico, Cuba. That's pretty much it. Not too much. Everywhere on the East Coast, yeah. A couple places on the West, but not too much. I want to travel outside of the United States. I want to go to Thailand and I want to go to Africa. But we'll see. You said what festival? It's called Invest Fest. Yes. I have been to Cuba. Oh, it's okay. It's a small little place. Cuba, Key Island. So I've been to a couple of different places, honestly, but I think it's small. There's so much of the world to see. You trying to go to Uganda? Me too. I know some there you want. I hope that you meet them soon. I have so many people that I want to meet, which is why I'm supposed to be at Invest Fest now. There's so many people that I have met, and then there's so many people that I haven't met. But if you don't know what Invest Fest is, it's a festival that is for entrepreneurs that want to learn and grow in entrepreneurship. And it was started by Troy and Rashad, two men that used to just speak at schools and teach kids financial literacy. And then they started a YouTube channel where they were just documenting how they go into the schools and teach kids financial literacy. And they blew up over COVID. And they do this festival every year, and everybody's there. All the celebrities, all the online gurus, all the online influencers, like everybody's there. And I was supposed to be here. And then I've met so many people. Like this year again, Pinky and her husband is there. Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown has bought my products and did a whole like review on them. So I've met a lot of top-notch entrepreneurs. But and they have a concert by like popular R&B and rap artists. This the whole thing is a 3-day festival that they do in Atlanta every year. So it's another year that I didn't get there. And that stirred up a lot of feelings for me because there's a lot of power couples that all started online and built this brand. And I'm just like, yeah. So I'm going to get there by myself one of these years. I don't know. Don't pay him any mind. I don't. I'm getting better with just ignoring losers. But I hope that you meet whoever you want to meet when you go to Uganda. And Aztec, yeah, you should look up InvestFest. You can look it up on Instagram. I think they only have an Instagram page. And then you could, if you know the guys that do Earn Your Leisure, those are the same guys. They have a financial literacy page on YouTube called Earn Your Leisure, EYL. And then they created InvestFest. And like every celebrity's been there every year, and they do these commencement speeches and teach like everybody. Basketball players go, every and anybody who somebody is there every year. And I need to fucking get there. And I will be there. You know what the thing about it is? Last year I said, fuck me trying to buy a ticket to go here. I'm gonna get invited to this festival and speak on stage. That's what's gonna happen for me. But yeah, check it out. It's a dope thing that they got going on. That's what I follow. I follow like dope people that are making a difference and making an impact and like doing things that I want to be a part of. So I can share with you mad shit, mad people to follow. But yeah, check it out. The culture seems so interesting. Yeah, that's why I want to go to Uganda, to Africa, period. I want to get to all those places and just like cultures, different cultures is not what you see on TV and not what they programmed us to believe. And you won't know that until you travel. Like the more you travel, the more you see how much of everything is a lie and how much you see of like America is not the it place to be. So These lights are killing my eyes. But yeah, y'all are awesome. Oh, oh my gosh. Thank y'all for talking to me, keeping me up, changing my mood, and sharing some stuff with me. I'll add it to my list. And yeah, I hope you do go to bed soon. Sleep is important, and sleep is needed for balance of equilibrium. Also, when you go to sleep, if you don't, try sleeping at the foot of your bed instead of the head of your bed. Like, put your head, sleep with your head to the foot of the bed instead of sleeping with your head to the head of the bed. It balances your equilibrium and you actually sleep better. There's a whole study on it, or a whole, not study, there's a whole breakdown on how sleeping at the foot of your bed has these benefits for your body by the late, great Dick Gregory. I'm sure you could find it on YouTube. But ever since I learned that from him, I sleep at the foot of my bed, and I'm telling you, I wake up and I just feel balanced and I sleep better. I don't like toss and turn as much versus when I sleep at the head of the bed. Just try it for yourself. Don't believe what I'm saying. You can also check out the YouTube video by Dick Gregory if you look up his page. I don't know the name of the video to tell you, but now that I'm talking about Dick Gregory, Dick Gregory is one of the main reasons why I started my transition into a vegan lifestyle, because back in 2012, I had to watch a documentary called Soul Food Junkies. Called Soul Food Junkies. It's on YouTube too, you can look it up. But Dick Gregory is in it, and the things that he was saying about meat and animals blew my mind. And I thought it was funny at the time. And I didn't immediately start changing my diet, but it was always in the back of my head. So, shout out to the ancestor. So, check those things out if you want. Try sleeping at the foot of your bed tonight and see if it makes a difference in how you feel. And, yeah. Anything else before I get off? Likewise. Thank you, Bread J. Thank you, Aztec and Bread J, for spending some time with me tonight. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate it more than you know. So yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth, floss, maybe go to bed. I don't know. I be up in my thoughts and trying to. Oh, thank you. I will practice on remembering that. And I hope that you remember the same thing about yourself. You're amazing. You guys are amazing. And I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope that you have a good night. I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on in this house. Um, yes, I'm practicing that, not letting the negative thoughts and energy succumb me. So thanks for the reminder. Um, but yeah, check out that stuff I said. And I'll be back tomorrow with the India talk. Whatever comes to me, that's what I talk about. Um, so yeah, until tomorrow, I hope that you have a good night. And I hope that all is well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. I live I'm living with some friends right now. Um, so that could have been them. Could have been their cats. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Hi, Gideon. Good morning to you as well. I was about to wrap it up and get off. But those noises were like, what the hell was that? A lot of noises though that I never hear since I've been here. So, hey, I don't know. It is what it is. But it sounded like some intimate noises, which I know is not, that's not what's going on here. It's a whole sitch. But yeah, that was funny. We heard some coyotes or some wolves or something, and then it just sounded like somebody was getting it on. I'm streaming from Massachusetts. I have to say this every live, yo. I'm gonna start putting I'm from Massachusetts on the top of my live. Thank you, Aztec. Thank you so much for loving my smile. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's why I was like, the hell's that? Plus, my friend just came out of her room to go to the bathroom. I did hear that. So that's why I like paused. But I don't know. A whole thing. That's why I'm like, maybe it was her cats. Cats be making some crazy noises. When I used to have a cat back in the day, when they had like cough up hairballs, it is the most disgusting noise that I've ever heard. It's freaky. But I don't know, could have been her cats or something. I have no clue. So yeah. Um, y'all are awesome. I didn't think I would be on this long. I think I'd never think that when I get on and then it just turns into a whole thing. But I got to tuck my daughter back under the covers. She's so cute. It seems like I'm your cousin. What are you talking about? What makes you say that? Um, but yeah, I have to brush my teeth on this. I don't know if I'll eat the rest of these. They was not right. Something's not right with them. I gotta brush my teeth and get to bed. I know I keep saying that and then I keep talking to y'all. And weird things keep happening. But y'all be back tomorrow. I hope that y'all have a good night and get some sleep. And let me know when you come on tomorrow if you tried or looked into any of the things that I shared. And give me some feedback. So until then, should I leave y'all with my three? With my what? Your cousin in Christ. Okay, thank you, Gideon. I'll take it. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna use that. You seem like my cousin in Christ. We can be cousins in Christ. I rocks with that. I make sure I read my Bible tomorrow. I ain't gonna be able to get to church. or to this church that I've been trying to get to. I'm going to get into that, but come on, Aztec. Come on. Yeah, that's, don't let anybody put you in a box. Yeah, I'm going to put that on a shirt when I get back into my shirt making. But yeah, let me leave y'all with my messages. Don't let people label you. Come on, Aztec. What's the third one? I rocks with you. Don't let anybody label you. Okay. Well, now you put it in the chat. I gotta read it. Don't let anybody label you. Because those who try to label you want you to live in lack and not your purpose. Don't let anybody put you in a box. Because those who try to put you in a box is simply because they cannot get out of theirs. And 3, don't let, sorry, turn your life into a lifestyle. And you turn your life into a lifestyle by taking your life into your own hands and participating in your own rescue to save yourself. Because absolutely, positively, nobody is coming to save you. You must save yourself. And if you're able to tap into yourself more and out of the world less, you, in return, will save yourself from living the life that your parents want you to live, that society tries to create for you to live in, and the life that the school systems and the work environments try to mold for you to live within. And abundance and prosperity is your birthright. You were born to live, not exist. And if you are able to participate in your own rescue, you will be able to live a life of luxury and abundance and prosperity, and you'll be able to live in your purpose. Yes, participate in your own rescue. So often we are looking for other people to rescue us and save us. And you live in chaos. And nobody's coming to save you. Like, you must save yourself, and the best way to save yourself is by participating in your own rescue. Taking your life into your own hands, taking accountability. Because sometimes we reflect and we say, oh, my life is like this because this happened to me, or because my parents were like this. And that's why I always go back to that quote, which is, you are born looking like your parents, but you are going to die looking like your choices. Meaning, your life is your responsibility. It doesn't matter where you come from, who birthed you into this world, who they were, what they were, what they are. It's a part of your story. And you have the power to change that if you participate in your own rescue. So that's why that's always my message. Turn your life into a lifestyle. So thank you for blessing the chat, Aztec and Brett J and Gideon. Let's go to the house of Christ. Yeah, for sure. I haven't been able to get there, and when I tried to go last Sunday, the church was closed. And I was like, no, what kind of shit is this? Why is the church closed on a Sunday? So I was very upset because I've been trying to get to this particular church, and it was closed. So anywho, those are my messages. I hope that you have a good night. Thank you for having me, having my back. Thank you for remembering my quotes. That means a piece of me is rubbing off onto you, and that is near and dear to my heart and special to me. That somebody is learning from me and remembering my quotes. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel heard. That makes me feel seen. So, right, I was so excited. I cried. I was so sad and hurt. And when I was walking to the church, I was like, God, let something happen to me at church that shows me that I'm in alignment. So I don't know if the church being closed was supposed to show me that I am in alignment. I don't know. I do know that at the beginning of the year, I was telling God, like, I want to go to church, but not a typical church, and not a church that's based on religion, and to what church, show me a church that's meant for me. And then I'm not even kidding. I had drove around that day and I was brought to this church in this particular store that's right next to the church that I'm telling you holds my lottery ticket. So I've been trying to get to that church since February. And I've been twice now. And it didn't work out the first time I brought my daughter. And my daughter is always quiet. This day, she was making so much noise. And the church is small inside when I finally got in there. And everybody was just giving me looks. And I was just like, I'm like, let me get out of here. And so this time, when I went last Sunday, I was able to go by myself, and then it was closed. So I was like, what the hell? What kind of church is closed on a Sunday? I'm your teacher. Oh, I do love to teach. It makes me happy. So I'm glad to hear that. Much love to you. Oh, you're checking in from Kenya. Okay, Gideon. I have no clue what you're talking about, Michael. Thank you for the compliment. And I've been talking to everybody in the chat who's been talking to me. You ain't been talking. I've been talking to Aztec. I've been talking to Bread J. I've been talking to Gideon. Now I'm talking to you. What do you want me to say to you? Why are you feeling lonely? I'm about to get off. But what do you want me to talk to you about? Michael Mueller? I'm sorry. I think sometimes we all feel lonely. Can I give you a virtual hug? Sure. I'll hold you tight. There we go. I hope you was able to feel my energy. I needed a hug today too. Okay. Yeah, I am feeling hot, so probably was a warm hug. Oh, thank you. I was being sincere too, honestly. Suck, you're hilarious. No, he probably really needed that hug. Just like I needed to get on and change my energy, change my mood, and y'all helped me. So, but yes, participate in your own rescue. And I'm glad that my virtual hug helped you out. Hugs, there's a whole study that people need to be hugged 12 times a day for at least 1 minute. I can't remember who did the study, but it's energy, it's transmuting energy. And today, my daughter gave me so many hugs. She just knew my energy was off, so she gave me so many hugs today. So, I got you. I knew you're being a little sarcasm there. And my name is India, Michael, like the country, India. Bring it on. Give it to me. You can send me a virtual hug. Energy is transmutable. You don't even have to be near someone to impact their energy. Good or bad, happy or sad, negative or positive. Energy is transferable. It can only be transferred, never destroyed. Yeah, I know a lot about energy. I could teach you a thing or two. I just did. Energy. It's a source, it's a frequency, a vibration. It could only be transferred from one person to another, good or bad, happy or sad, positive or negative. Energy is something that can never be destroyed, only transferred. Yeah, it's a special gift that only certain people have. Well, let me rephrase that. The depth of the energy reading only certain people have, but everybody has the ability to read energy because you have a brain, you have a heart, and you have a gut. Those are the three things that always give you warning signs. And if you ignore all three, then you find yourself up in a fucked up situation. But your brain tells you first something ain't right, and then you feel it in your heart. That's your second warning. Like, something's not right, or this person's energy off, or whatever is transpiring. And then your gut feeling. If you ignore that gut feeling, that's like the third, the urgency, the alarms. If you ignore that, whatever you get is what you get. You get what you get, and that's it. But your body, those three things, your brain, your heart, and your gut, in that order, gives you signals and signs and lets you know that energy, that you're in danger, or the energy is off, or that something is going to take place if you don't tap in to what your brain, heart, and gut is trying to tell you. Everybody has that because everybody has a brain and a heart and a gut. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Michael. Where are you checking in from again? But I hope that makes sense about what I said about that. It saved me in a lot of situations, and it really kind of took me a long time to like learn that. And then transitioning from a meat and dairy diet to a a plant-based diet. Your brain and your gut, like your gut is your second brain. And if this is clogged and fogged, so is your stomach and your gut. And they work with each other. And if you don't clear out your gut, you will have a lot of mental issues. And vice versa. Like if you don't work on your brain and get your brain together and like feed it positive things and read and grow it and use it, then you'll have a lot of gut issues. I am from Massachusetts. Where are you from? Also, I like your profile picture. It looks very professional and is very captivating. Okay. Makes sense about your headshot then. Thanks for checking in all the way from Hollywood. But yeah, thank you for making me give a little lesson on your brain, your heart, and your gut. Y'all are awesome. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. tonight. I will be back tomorrow. I go live once a day. I don't have a set time, but I do go live once a day at least. And you're very welcome. And I'm glad that my hug was able to help you. And I hope that you stay awesome and you keep your energy balanced and neutral. Never get too high on the highs, never get too low on the lows. Stay in the middle. And protect your peace. Keep your head on a swivel. And be in tune with yourself. The more that you're in tune with yourself, the more that you'll be able to pick up other people's energies. What? Okay. All right, I gotta go. With that being said, I already gave my 3 messages. Thank you for everyone that subscribed, talked to me, boosted my mood. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent your Saturday, now Sunday, morning with me. So I shall get some sleep, and I hope that you get some sleep. And don't forget to turn your life into a lifestyle.